Welcome to Mr. Foy's Easel. Today I'm going to be doing cartoons about various critters. Bear, a duck, a pig, a frog, a dog, a rat, a rooster, and a rabbit. Now, I've got the names of these critters on these cards, and I'm going to select from these cards one critter at a time, and going down this list, whichever animal I pick out, I'm going to try to picture in one of these positions starting with, as you can see, up a tree. So let's see who's up the tree here. Rooster. All right. A rooster up a tree. Well, let's make sure we know that the tree is part of the scenery. And there's the rooster. Notice that the expression on the rooster's face makes you think that he doesn't really want to be up the tree, and how he got up there and how he's going to get down. Well, we won't deal with that in this session. Well, the next one on my list is in the snow. So, who's in the snow? A dog. Well, this dog is out in the cold winter condition. He doesn't look any happier than the rooster, actually. He's trying to keep fairly warm. Got on a winter hat. But in spite of that, he's still wishing that he were in a nice, warm doghouse, because the snow and the wind and everything wintry is really making him shiver. So there's a dog in the snow. Well, I think we're going to shift from winter time to some other season. The third one on my list is by the creek. There are a lot of ways to do that. Let's see which animal is going to be by the creek. A rat. Should have had in the alley or something for him, I guess. A rat by the creek. What's he doing? Well, let's see. He looks pretty contented, actually. And this rat is taking a day off. Got away from the pack, and he's gone fishing. Well, let's see who's next and what's next. Oh dear. In the tub is the next one. In the tub. Sounds like a Saturday night scene. A frog in the tub. Draw the tub first. frog is taking a bubble bath. Got a brush there. Getting all cleaned up for Saturday night, I guess. Well, let's take a break and then we'll return and look at some more critters in various situations.
Home security is now available through Conway Corp. It's an advanced solution backed by people you know and trust. Customize your system with motion detectors, sensors, light controls, and more, all managed from your wireless touchscreen or mobile phone. It's an easy way to protect the things that matter and the ones who matter most. It's safety for you, powered by Conway Corp.
Well, we're back. I got to looking at my characters and they looked like they needed a little color, so I'll add a little bit of color here and there, make it look a little more attractive, we hope. This is a gray tree, and this is a gray dog, sort of. Some of you may remember that in an earlier program, maybe more than once actually, I talked about how cartoonists use a light blue like this to indicate snow. Anyway, that's a pretty cold doggy. Well, let's color Mr. Rat up a little bit. Mr. Rat's got on a colorful shirt. Little blue to indicate the creek where he's fishing. Can't let the frog finish his bath without giving him a little color. Put a little color on the bathroom wall there. Now I'm going to look at my list once again and see what situations can be matched up with which critters. Well, look here, we got a little more activity in this one on a skateboard. Let me look and see who that's going to be. Somebody on a skateboard. A duck on a skateboard. All right. I've never seen a duck on a skateboard, but in cartoons, most anything is likely to turn up. I figured if he's riding on a skateboard, he'd have his arms or wings out like that. Might have one leg up like that. What do you call these? You all should know by now. These are called speed lines. That simply means that the character is supposed to be moving along like so. And A white duck sometimes is treated just like a snow on the ground with a little touch of blue. At least in a lot of cartoons, that's true. Yes. Okay. Down the hill. Well, we'll see who's going downhill. A bear. Okay. First I'll indicate the hill. And you know, if you're thinking in terms of realism, the bear would probably be on all fours, but in the cartoon, well, critters more often than not walk upright just like a human being does. And if you're going down a hill, especially one this steep, you're going to have to, your arms and hands, or in this case, your paws, are going to be out trying to keep from losing your balance. And this bear's expression indicates that he's feeling just about like you and I would if we were on a steep hill of this type. Okay, I'll put a little color there to indicate the ground that he's scooting down. And I think he's a brown bear, so. There you have a bear. And he's going down the hill. Well, this next one is a little different from the others. Whoever I draw from the stack will be at the game. All right, it's a pig at the game. Let's just assume that this pig is a real big fan of one of the teams out there on the field. And maybe something exciting is happening. It looks like he's not happy. It must have been what this pig perceives as a bad call by the referee or something. So he's waving his fists, and he's dropped his popcorn sack, and there are people behind him wanting him to sit down and so they could see what's happening. Anyway, not all that different from some athletic contests I witnessed. And then finally it's the rabbit watching TV. Well, maybe I won't have time to color the pig or the rabbit, either one, but of course it sounds a little silly for talk about a wild animal like this watching TV, but well, this is the cartoon world, and he's watching a cartoon featuring his TV idol, Bugs Bunny, probably. Okay? That's all for this outing. So remember, you can contact Mr. Foy's Easel at conwaycorp.com.